Hello there, everyone. Hi, everybody. It's me, Riveting Material, the normal man. Riveting Material, the human man. You can call me Rivet for short. Haha. Ah ha ha. You all know me. Malachus, you know me. Just a regular person, fella. Just a regular old guy, man. Let's just announce to the Discord that we are live. I know how to use Discord. Discord is known as the chat for gamers. I will simply enter the correct channel and write my message. Thank you for having notifications on, Malachus. Notifications mean that you get a heads up every time I stream. I appreciate that. Just a normal man playing a normal game today. And without further ado, here we go. A bit of FMV action. Oh man. Someone knocking at the door. This door, this is the front door. Hang on. The game is a little small, or a little big for you guys, actually. Help you see more of the screen there. Good to see you, Shogun. It's just me, a normal man, playing a normal video game. Oh, hey, neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. That's a Talking Heads reference. I like that. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it isn't true. Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. No one else is coming tonight. Can't use the phone. Indie animation? Bathroom, storage room, kitchen, office, hall. Kombucha? Oh, interesting. I don't look that way, not anymore. Can't use the TV. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Breaking news. Oh, wait, hold on.
At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission from the energy of the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. And up next, something lighter.
Yeah, hell yeah. I gotta remember to use that thing. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left-click and hold the right knob to move your cursor left to right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left-click on the handles in the middle to continue searching, and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. I removed the wave blockers for the radio. Fuck them. The right knob. Oh, it's weird. It feels like words sometimes. This is fascinating. Is there a timer? Is that a timer? Like the bar filling up? Wait. Is that like moving? Wait. Oh, dude. That's sick. I like that minigame a lot, actually. I already want to like load a save and try to do that again. Better off being alone. So this is like my parents' house. Damn, so it's true, after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. The people you let inside might bring something useful, or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, well that's it for me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm headed back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. 444-234. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, just drink a beer and relax. Interesting. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Oh, you can only look out the window at night, I see. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Weird. Mysterious. Wow, I love the look of this bathroom. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills to another. I didn't. That's weird for a bathroom. Wait, what? So can I look? Maybe I'll be able to look at that later. That seems like useful information. I can smoke cigarettes. Loneliness and isolation. Oh, hell yeah. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes wow, I gotta learn to read. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. What is going on? If only someone could just explain what's going on. Man. I haven't really done anything yet. In the distance, you spy on the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. She does look pretty weird for a little girl. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Nah, dude, this is not a real person. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But don't worry, I mean anyone, I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say? Can I come in? I can't even see, dude. Do I look like one of those monsters? You're 8 feet tall. No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never gonna get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but just thought better of it. I told you already, someone in there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Nah, dude, come on, man. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for, but this dude seems untrustworthy as hell. Huh, understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man, and fuck you. Whoa, really? Oh, what? Everyone looks so weird. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Could you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. I'm like, she's showing a lot of emotion that I think is fairly reasonable. Oh my god, wow. Among Yo! You been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. This guy feels like a real guy. Sounds like a jerk, but he sounds like a real guy. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying. For real. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Hey, card. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Interesting. Is there another window? There is. There's this window. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I don't know. Like, maybe that first guy was fine. I don't really understand the character design parameters of this world fully, but he was so tall and I couldn't see his face.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suggest that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomena we are all calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Uh-oh. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors.
Crap. That woman had perfect white teeth. Yo, it's so hard. Will, wait. Just send your photos, but please don't send teeth. Please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth. Fuck. Oh, it's so hard. All right. Where are the people I let in yesterday? Sup? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of... Okay, so I would not describe those as perfect white teeth. Sport betting? Eh? It's how I make my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back until the dough comes rolling in, daddy-o. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil. In debts, sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. I hope this all ends soon. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired, and all I wanted to do was go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what's going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear, and then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. She had very white teeth. I'm gonna test her. What do you want to check? Your teeth. Who are you gonna make the decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous, I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Her teeth are perfect, dude. They're perfect. So, do I fit the description? Oh, but her story really lines up with, like, she wouldn't have eaten because she got fired from work and got home and cried, and then everything happened. She wouldn't have eaten dinner. She said she just got them fixed. But I remember seeing them, and they were perfectly white at the door. Man. And honestly, she kind of looks like a skinwalker in a wig, and I think her shape is a little weird. And I don't know if that's part of it. I gotta kick her out. I'm a visitor? How? It can't be. Oh my god, I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, you think? Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? She doesn't know her own dude, she's a visitor. This is how the visitor... Oh, crap. She's a visitor, bro. But I lose energy doing the test. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. I've done the radio twice. I saw like, all I know about the radio is that like teeth and eyes are the main thing, and I got the teeth from the news broadcast, but I don't know what the radio meant about eyes, because I'm getting better at the tuning mini game. I feel like I understand it now, but it's hard. Got any questions? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service for Rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or radio ads. Got any questions? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Okay, so they go for walks at night, so if I see the two of them together, it's feasible that it's that they're the real deal. Unless he was a visitor from the get-go, but I wouldn't like that because, like, contextually, the ordering service is huge. Make sure you order stuff whenever it's available. Okay. Here we go. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. Oh wait, hold on. TV voice.
Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 383-098.
This feels like a game where like it wouldn't write that down for me automatically, so 383-098. All right, it's the real deal.
Just call 383-098 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. 4Rest, delicious relaxation, right at home.
All right. Should I use all my energy on a given day? Like intentionally? Like why not just check everyone, you know? Oh, it wrote it down for me. Okay, I wasted some time. Hello, you've reached 4Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? The energy drink seems like it has a consequence. The coffee, maybe there's less of a consequence. I'm gonna go with the coffee. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. I need to check myself. So, Sting, I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Are those teeth on the left that are kind of dark? Does this like not count as perfectly white teeth, like this reading? Because I imagine that they would just do, right? If it works this way, it works like a meter, and I should expect this for everyone. Yeah, that means you're good. Okay, good. Shit, white. Smoker would kill for these. Okay, so that's all my energy for today. Interesting that I can check myself. Perfect white, no shadows or anything. Interesting. So she was maybe actually not one. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. Jeez. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 golly! That guy is for sure a visitor. Hi, for rest delivery here. Oh, cool. This guy seems chill. Here you go. Coffee. Have a good day. I mean, night. Still not used to that. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on, bro? But for real with me, dude, what did I miss? So, I'm starting to wonder if the people who... It's weird, right? Because the people who are acting like total schmucks are like realistically seem human, as opposed to the people who are like trying to play on your empathy. Then again, the people who are total lackadaisical schmucks would have theoretically been the first to die. And if visitors don't know whether or not they're visitors sometimes, then it would stand to reason that those people were like killed, replaced, you know, and then like their skin is being worn. Like if he doesn't know about the sun, he's out. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launched, mission to stop the world from ending. It's a go. Radical, dude. Oh, and like, hold on, I'm gonna change this guy's voice because he seems like more of like a surfer type guy. Oh, and the team has to like deliver, has to have like 4 people, dude. That's like totally the golden survival number. Sure, man. I mean, look, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this gloom and doom. After all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. The drama, the betrayal, the intrigue, they're way more fun than books, bro. Anyways, I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. For now, I'm gonna trust the fact that this No, but he knows what's going on. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me like ever. We should totally make a movie about this someday. Yeah. I've met that guy. I've met that fella. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? I'm sending this guy away just because he's a dick. Whoa, and whoa, the eyes. So, that's how it is then. You turn away a poor old woman in need. That's a woman? My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Hey, sorry. No hard feelings, didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. You see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave on some fellow order. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging, then bam! The shovel hit something. I thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling out the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and I didn't look back. Didn't dare go home, figured it's safer in the crowd. Okay, I'm also suspicious of like that first woman. I kind of suspect her. She has pretty white teeth. And she is also claiming like a close encounter with visitors. And so I'm wondering if that is kind of a dead giveaway. If all these people who are like narrowly escaping death, it's like you didn't escape. The visitor took your skin. And now you're trying to get into my house and you're like working on the fragmented memories of this like dead person. I'm gonna let this guy in, and I'm gonna check him. Because I feel like he is one, to be honest, if my theory checks out. Smells like someone died tonight. What?
Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their funding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads.
Uh-oh, River, says Sting. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. My job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know, but these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day, I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough. Bam! Empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Grab the coffee from the fridge. Does that restock my energy sting? What does that do? That's the dead fella, the trash? Yeah, I felt like he was a normal guy. After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around a corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there. Then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. And in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was going to explode out of my chest. But I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in the headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. Like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran and ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Dude, she's a visitor. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not one. You seem like you might be a visitor. What's up, dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Oh, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercial, panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now it's not the time for fun, this is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah! Oh yeah. Good call on the coffee sting. All right, let's look for radio transmissions. And then I'm gonna check that woman. I'm 90% sure she's a visitor. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. I knew it. Okay, so it's living people. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Or this could just be a money-making scheme. This feels like dirt. This feels like a positive reading for dirt. She's a visitor. I gotta kick her out. Sting, can you confirm for me, Sting, that this is a positive reading? Because I just want, like, that's the only way that this game could bum me out, is if I'm just not interpreting the visual data correctly. My eyes will be red because I drank coffee. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, that's dirt. Okay. Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. I've got a shooter. She killed that guy, but that guy was also kind of a shyster. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened to those teenagers out there. Got killed. I guess the streets weren't that dangerous. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. Didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I'm risking her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. All right. Let's get another grocery delivery, I guess. So I'm guessing the energy drinks stocks your energy. The coffee gives you more max energy. I'm not going to call the psychics yet. I want to check the teeth of the gravedigger, because obviously he's going to have dirt under his hands because he's a gravedigger. Oh yeah, he ain't a visitor. All right, time for bed. Oh wait, costs energy to check myself. So far, I'm not feeling a huge desire to save. Oh, thumping on the door. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up base. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Well, now I've got a dead body and a dead visitor in my house, man. Is it an infection that spreads? You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Howdy. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, are you alone? It's your lucky day. I can hear someone else whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Those guys literally just missed him, bro.
There, much better. Hi, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather this storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble?
Well, I guess we could go look. Well, no, I'm just saying, man. Like,
Don't look for shelter somewhere else? My old lady's exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Can't we stay for just a little while? It's not too much to ask, I mean.
can your wife speak for herself? Yeah.
Of course she can. Honey, would you say something? Well, she's just really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me, I shouldn't be pushing you like this.
I'm worried that he's real and she's a visitor. Alright, I'm new, I'm gonna let him in. I'm gonna check her tomorrow, though. So, if we meet again, I remember things were a little different the last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Just open it somewhere. Open it at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and I. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in a memory of a person who's long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. Feels like things might truly fade away very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? I see the metaphor here. It's an interesting line. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I read it more as a form of advice, lest you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a call to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. Can't say just what yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the section you chose from the book. Cat's eyes. Is that when the eyes... Because the preacher had those, like... Or the holy woman or whatever had those cat's eyes. Okay.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they've organized the quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, I didn't check the TV a second time.
Come on, baby. Don't pout. Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time we weren't going to make it on our own, and, well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way.
Okay, so the bodies get cleaned up after a day.
Sup, dude?
So what did you do for work?
Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once. Main guy, straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell no. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies, and that is a real living. Like, I guess I was a warehouse manager once, delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know? So, you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude, when I got it all figured out? Not using what's already got is like hella dumb, dude. Like, you got a big ass gun, right? It's gonna hang it on the wall? Hell no. I'm just going with the flow, same as you.
I know, they're just purple people. Like, that's not, like, that's whatever. All right, I'm gonna do the radio and then I'm gonna check the wife and husband. I guess I could also check the, like, the ganja dude, but I'm not very suspicious of him.
Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies.
Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? Now he's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There were mountains of information in there. What's up? Chark Farm? Damn it. I knew he wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfucker. That's it for the radio. Maybe I should have looked for a different broadcast. All right. Oh yes, of course. Just please don't trouble my darling wife. She's exhausted. I just don't trust his wife, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That to me feels like no dirt.
Like one time I was super baked, staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized that, like, those are my fingers. Just wiggle them. Watch them move. Trippy stuff, man.
I think everyone's fine, but I don't trust that guy's wife. Try placing a delivery and then I can check myself. Could also try the psychic. Okay. No delivery. Hello, please hold while we connect you to an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? I see, you've avoided my question. It seems the visitor's spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? Oh, that explains it. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came. But no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Oh no, you must stop immediately. Kombucha is known ancient evil. It allows the strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely, or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Oh wait, this is starting to sound a little legit now. All right, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? That explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, my specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. Amateurish exorcism. Teeth are still good. FEMA, what is it and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support the FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down, right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I looked up, far off, I see someone standing there, watching. No eyes. Teeth white as hell, glowing, almost smiling, just standing there. Damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that's part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. His eyes are like slightly red. There's a knock on the door. There's a knock on the door. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with residents. No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. It shouldn't take much of your time. No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them right back. Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. I'm glad that they took them, because I was most suspicious of them. Howdy. Y'all home? Are you looking for someone? I ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. The yellow fellers rushed in, threw folks out on their heinies. Grabbed a few of them up, too. Told the others to get like nothing happened. Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go opening up for any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. Oh, I didn't check the windows. Hi. Let me in. Did they kill my daddy? Oh, shit. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna let her in, but this is designed to play with my head, man. I'm gonna let her in, I'm gonna check her first thing in the morning. Oh, but this is exactly how the visitors would get in, man. The one time. Okay, she was telling the truth about the house burning down. Oh gosh. He looks way scarier from a distance than he does when he's at my door. Whoa. Hi. You open or not? I will help you. Oh, the cat. I should let in the cat. That's right. I dance. Ballet, can you tell?
One arm, two leg, one head. Not enough for you? Did I pass the test? You open or no? Did say that I should let in the cat. Okay, alright. Fuck. Yeah. Ah, it's the girl. It's for sure the girl.
Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting a new protection measure. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside of your city or nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor.
Oh, man. Ah. Basement. Kitty's here. What more do you need? What a dumb question. You open the door, ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all the same to me. A place is a place. Said go here, so I went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy. For Kitty. The rest, who cares? Oh, he's interesting. Interesting. Who died? Oh, this guy died. Yeah. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said I gotta test her. Okay, yeah. She's a kid, so she's not gonna have hair on her armpits. Her teeth are gonna be perfectly white. She could have dirt under her nails because of the house fire. One is fine, but coming back again and again, no shame at all. Perfectly shaved.
teeth are far from perfect, though. It's the little girl, man. It's gotta be the little girl. Check the radio. I don't think that's useful to me. Eight 891-533, and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. I don't have anything to check on her. And I still haven't checked myself. Check the cat lady? You think I should? Lots of dirt and scratches. I mean, she did look like one.
FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomena may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to quarantine zone right away, issue a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now.
Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Don't worry, these procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? Why, feel it all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? They took the gravedigger guy, who is like for sure not a visitor. I wish I could pick who they take.
I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean? Yes, things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers, equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Gosh. The teeth have been pulled out. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. I see further than most. It's a gift I was given. I don't see all, but you know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You're not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Hey, for rest delivery here. How'd you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and, oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local uni. I'm on my own. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver. Ready to take it? Here you go. Have a good night. Man.
Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We're on the path of a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. You're scared? Have you gone shadow mad? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze.
What'll happen to you?
What does it have to do with me? We should all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You'll definitely see. That's why you're still alive. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth.
I mean, he's got messed up teeth. So, I mean...
I forgot to ask, do you have any beer?
Man, a lot of visitors tonight. Jesus. Can I come in and rest for a minute? I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. And if I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now.
These are the red flags. These are the visitor red flags.
You.
Can't just let her bring a corpse in here, man.
Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors.
No one died last night, which is great. An Aura Film Photography would be a great one for the kid.
Oh, darling, please don't let nobody in. Oh, ain't nobody asked me about my brood in a long time, darling. They called me Big Mama. Popped out a whole darn bunch of them. Bless their hearts. House ain't barely big enough. Behind those locked doors, poor little souls are hiding from those damn weirdos. Oh. Let myself done get carried away there, darling. Them varmint in suits took every last one of my babies. But they ain't gone away with it. No siree. They take anyone from you? They didn't touch y'all, huh? Then where's your brood at? Big old place like this weren't built for one.
She's definitely a real person.
Alright, I ain't gonna pry. Just want my babies out of them quarantine zones. But I wish I was home. When can I go home?
Maybe she's real, but her dad's a... Well, I should definitely check this guy. Are you a member of some faith?
Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit. It's righteous anger. It's directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. You still don't know. You haven't come face to face with the aliens. Very well, beamless human. I'll open your eyes to the truth. The visitors are the seeds of evil. They are the descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass much greener. Damned vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries. And now they've climbed out of the depths and wish to claim our land as their own. But the sun has decided to protect us. For this is our holy land.
Sorry, I had to check my phone.
The sun shows no mercy on the blasphemers. Why would they have hid underground all this time otherwise? Damn it. Why'd you get so drunk that night? You didn't need to drink yourself to oblivion. The righteous wrath of the Holy Sun, Oh, Holy Sun, forgive him of his sins, for he knows not what he has done. Take him to your loving embrace, and perhaps also the soul of the ficus, which shall make...
Wow, this guy's really fucking babbling.
which shall remain forever unwatered. Amen. What do you want to check?
Harry is all get out. Sting? I would not say there are any dark spots here. Which makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of glad that this little girl is real. But let me know if I'm wrong, because again, some of this is just like it's hard to confirm or deny it, positive or negative. Who's my favorite character so far? Honestly, I kind of liked that stoner dude. That's what I thought. Okay, little girl's real. I also actually really like this one. Yeah, figured. Phone roulette, I guess. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you to a perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much, thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat, and I looked for the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the ninth circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over, but I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones, and we wouldn't even know. Do you miss your hometown? I miss them. Not so much the city, but the people who stayed. Most of all, my best friend. He wanted to come with me, but couldn't, and I promised him we'd keep in touch, that I'd call him, but I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen.
I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry. It sounds like you're not too thrilled that the house ended up with you. Pretty much. Can't even imagine what you went through. Look, man, you got a house in this economy. Sorry about your dad, but you can just redecorate, dog. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? Interesting. So this is like, you get like some character stuff. I'm gonna check myself and go to bed. Eyes are good. I've got green eyes. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions. Unit 32-8 is reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. That's fire. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Big explosion. I might catch some stragglers from that last night. Sting, I'm guessing that people inside could also get infected, right? If I can be a visitor.
Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Science aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Because I feel like you check somebody once, and then it's like, all right, yeah, just stay in the house now. But there's got to be a mechanic where like something happens. Interesting. So this is like, actually, this is something that I think about a lot, and not a lot of people. So hold on. This is an interesting thing. and I'm not a very superstitious person, right? But it's a common superstition that cats are, you know, protectors, or like, or cats ward off evil spirits. And I remember, I usually don't put much stock into that stuff, but I remember there was one time that I had like a terrifying nightmare in the vein of this. Let me explain the nightmare a little bit. So, if any of you have seen Doctor Who, there's this premise in Doctor Who called the perception filter, which is basically if you don't scrutinize something, then you will perceive it a particular way every time, right? Like if you're not like acknowledging something directly, if it always just exists sort of in the periphery of your mind, you won't question it, and it will sort of align with your beliefs and like exactly what you want to see. So the most common example is the psychic paper. The doctor has like a wallet that literally has a piece of paper in it with a perception filter, so that when he shows it to someone and says like, I'm with blah, 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 if that person is reasonably gullible, the paper will just show whatever they need, whatever credentials that person needs to see to like, you know, align with the story. But it's also used to like create distractions and like make things invisible. So there could be a door in your house, but if there's a perception filter around it, you'll never like, unless you were to count all the doors in your house, you would never actually know that it's there. And so I had this dream that I was in a room with 3 other people, and there was a creature in the room with us that looked like a person. And I remember in the dream we were talking about perception filters. It was like an established plot element in the dream, right? And no one in the room ever realized that the creature was with us, because we always like ad? Hold on. Stream should be ad free. Let me double check. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Sting. Sorry about that, y'all. YouTube will literally turn ads back on. Anyways. So I would like talk to these people, and one of them was a creature, but I never saw everyone at once, and I never counted the different people in the room, right? So it was like a moving target. It was like really hard. And then eventually, after hours, the 3 of us figured out that that like one of us was a monster. One of us was the thing that was trapping us, because we were all trapped in the room. And so like all 3 of us had to very consciously be like, all right, let's point at the one who we think it is. And we all pointed to the same person. And I remember it was like this really skinny guy with long hair. And he was sitting in the room, kind of like, hold on, let me do his pose. Because I remember this dream really clearly. Okay, right? He was sitting in a chair, kind of like this. And we all pointed at him. And he kind of like looked up, looked around, and went. And then he fucking like, you know, became something very scary. For lack of a more apt description, he turned into something like absolutely mortifying. And so he like came at us, and I woke up from the nightmare, and my cat, Mooncake, jumped from somewhere else in the room. And I was like, whoa! Like I got up, I like pushed myself up immediately. And Mooncake had jumped onto my back, and I could see her in the mirror. And in the mirror, she was like arched back, like ears up, ready to fight in cat mode. And she was like looking around. And you might be thinking like, okay, you just startled her. When I startle my cat, if I like make a weird noise, right? If I drop something, she scatters, she runs, because I'm a big, oafish giant to her, and like I could hurt her. Like that's totally reasonable. She wasn't like on me and jumped off. She was off me and jumped onto me while I was like moving and thrashing around, and she like got up, and I was like, that was one of the few times in my life where I was like, dude, did a ghost just try to like fucking get me? I think a ghost tried to get me. So anyways, that's all to say that I'm not a very superstitious person, but I do have I have at least one instance that somewhat confirms that superstition, that cats are like protectors against the supernatural in some way. So I like that as a game element here because I've thought about including it in like stories before. I just think that's cool. Sorry for the long story, everyone. We've got like a couple minutes left in stream. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Totally could be like, I'm definitely not saying that's, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a superstitious person. I'm not a religious person. A woman crying over her, oh, that's the woman. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Whoa, okay, they're executing people left and right, I guess. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. Yeah, they bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one's willing to let them in. That's from the explosion. Whoa. Why, hello there, dear boy. Yeah, hunting mice during the plague. Do you know me? Oh, of course. I know who you are. The mycelium told me. Its way of speaking is tricky, but I've learned how to make sense of the signals they send. Oh, yes. So listen close, dear boy. We've got a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. I don't quite follow. Aha! Well, it will all make sense soon. Oh, and remember, we must stop the festival, no matter what. Now looky here. I have something that will help us. The Book of Smiles. It's a special book, the most special in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done. LOL. Sorry, guys. Still on camera mode. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. That's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. I like that guy. He's my favorite character so far. No one else is coming tonight. All right, well, jeez. No. He's not making any sound. Today, the world was built anew, and in the basement mushrooms grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple you can rest, so she'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb, make haste, my friend, there is no time.
We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your house. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origins. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of the visitors. If you believe you've been exposed, or unaware whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break.
I think I'm going to save the game and wrap up for today. I will stream again tomorrow. Oh, you only get one? All right, well, sorry for my long story interrupting the last couple minutes of gameplay, but I wanted to tell it because I really think that like cat familiars are a cool game mechanic and a cool story element, and I wish more people would use them. You can order more kombucha later. Oh, I see. But that wastes a food order. So really, it's better to play in one sitting, it sounds like. In any case, appreciate you guys. Philippe, welcome. And if you want, you can join the community Discord to get notifications about when I stream. I might stream tomorrow, same time, or I might stream in the evening, depending on my availability. So I'll play it by ear. But in any case, thank you guys. Catch you next time. Thank you for the recommendation, Sting. I'm really liking this game. Yeah, bye for now.